Hello everyone, this is the Tarot of the Week, and this is for April the 26th through May the 3rd. Wow, we are already at the end of April. It has really flown by, oh my goodness. Now, for those of you that do not know, I've started giving tarot classes. My first class begins this Sunday, actually. And if you would like information on the classes, please let me know. I believe this class is already full, but I will begin a new one. I do charge for that. And again, if you want any information regarding the tarot class and other things that I offer, please send me an email. All of that information will be listed in the description. So, I know some of you have issues with the way that I'm shuffling, but I promise you, it's not hurting my cards. This is the cards that I read for everyday reading, and I'm not really hurting them that much. These are also, these were a used deck, and I got from a dear friend of mine that, that passed, I believe, yeah, a year ago now. A year ago. So, let's get on with our reading. And just warming these up a little bit. I've already, I do a little thing before I do my reading. But, you know, right now I'm just warming these cards up and getting them going. So, we're going to look at where we are currently. We're going to look at our challenges and our obstacles. Then we're going to look at our advice and our help. And then we're going to look at the energy that's emerging, like the outcome. And of course, as always, we'll look at the underlying energy. Alrighty. So I'm going to give these one more shuffle. And then I'm going to divide them up in threes. I like to do that, if y'all can see that good. Threes, and let's see, we'll do it this way. Okay, so this is our current challenges, advice. My stuff's in the way. My little friends that like to hang out with me. And this is the emerging energy. And of course, this is the underlying energy. And how appropriate. We have the Two of Wands here. And this is about, you know, you've completed something. You're holding the world in your hands, but you feel like there's something else. There's something else that might be coming, but, you know, you're just taking a moment and assessing everything. This is a part of completion. You see something is behind you. An action is behind you, but there's something before you. So you're not quite done with this that you're working on. It's coming to a completion, yes, but we're still discovering. So let's read the other cards and let's see what they say. Okay, current situation. Seven of Pentacles. Our challenges is the Five of Pentacles. And our advice is the Three of Cups. And, oh, wow, the Moon is the energy emerging. So here, all right, the Seven of Pentacles. This is very self-explanatory, these cards. If you'll see how he's looking, he's waiting for his harvest. He has one that's already at his feet. And, you know, when we look at the cards, we need to look at all of the cards. We need to look at the symbolism. Pentacles represent the material. So this is something that we've been working on in our physical life. This is related to income. Maybe you're trying to save money. Maybe you are just starting a new business. Maybe you just started a new job. Either way, this is something that, you know, you're waiting, you're being patient. Seven is one of those cards, one of those numbers that it's the seeker of all seekers in numerology. And in my class, I do talk about the difference of numerology numbers as well as tarot numbers. Believe it or not, sometimes they can be a little different with that, but that's another story. You see he's wearing this orange tunic. Orange is creativity. So yeah, it seems like we've been working on something and we're quite, it's starting to bloom. It's starting to go forward. It's starting to grow. We even have one at our feet. So this is a solid foundation. You see, he's standing. See how he's standing? But he's just, he's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. And the next card is our challenges. This is the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is the assistance card. 5 is about change. And they're out here and they're in the cold, but you can see the light shining through this building here. They could easily go inside. So your challenges could simply mean you need to learn to ask for help. It could simply mean that maybe you're feeling, you're working on something, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling like it's not going forward. This is saying that it is okay to ask for help. This could also mean that, what you're doing and what you're putting together, maybe you're building something that will aid others from this. This may be that you're going to be helping people. This is your challenges. So I'm feeling here that what we are working on, we're kind of stuck in a way, and we have help and we have assistance that's there, but we're not acknowledging it. Now, our advice and help is the Three of Cups, and this is basically telling you to get out there with like-minded people and, celebrate. We are having a new moon, or it's a black moon. It's the second new moon in April on the 30th. And this is going to be a very social moon. So this is a good time to get out and socialize, to get out and meet people that are in alignment with where you're going and your thoughts and your wants and your emotions, those things that you feel empowered by, those things that you're really connected to. Cups represent emotion, and they're dancing around in a circle. It's a celebration. So yeah, your advice is to get out and to connect with people, celebrate what you've done already. We tend to be so hard on ourselves because we can work so hard and we can do so much and we achieve things, but still we're holding on to, well, I haven't got to, where I think that I should be. So we get hard on ourselves. Celebrate how far you have come. Celebrate the hard work that you have done that has, even though it's one pentacle, even though it's one thing at your feet, celebrate this, because this is more than most people have. So, and I know that that's, to look at it that way, but I'm being honest here. We can be so hard on ourselves. We are our worst critics. We can be the hardest on ourselves. We should do better. We don't even treat our friends that way. Remember, treat yourself like a friend. You are your biggest friend. You are your biggest fan. So be it. And then we have the emerging energy and the outcome. And this is the moon card. And we see the dogs are howling at the moon. And we see the scorpion coming out of the water. Now, the number here is number 18 there. So, all right, with this one, this is basically saying that, there's something that is, this emerging energy is something that is secret that is not readily known of. There's more to be revealed. The moon is also connected to with the tarot. It is connected to our spiritual paths as well. Listening to our intuition, listening to our gut, so to speak. There's more that's going to be revealed here, especially with the Scorpio. See that they are not paying attention to what's going on behind them. So there's the Scorpion is sneaking out. Scorpio represents secrets. It represents those things that lay deep beneath the surface. So, that's not quite known. And with this card, for it being the outcome, I feel that it's saying that there's not all the answers yet. The answers are not all there yet. So there's more that's going to be revealed, and this could be also connected to our Two of Wands, where, we've been working on something, we're waiting for it to come through. Maybe we're having some overwhelmed feelings, but we need to learn to ask for help. Getting with those that are in alignment with where we're going and our thoughts and our feelings and such. And celebrating where you've come from, and they can help you as well. They can help you as well. These two cards, the challenges and the advice and help, these two work together, okay? So there's more stuff that is coming out. There's more stuff to be revealed. Work at where you are now. Try not to concentrate on the outcome, but more of the process. Okay? We always, when we're going somewhere, we have this wonderful journey before us, but we're always concentrated on the place that we're going, the set place that we're going. But we get so focused on where we're going, we ignore all the things along the way, all the opportunities, all of, the sights. If you're driving from point A to point B, you're missing all the in between. So it's really important that we concentrate on the journey, on the unfolding of life. This new moon coming up is going to give birth to newness. It is a solar eclipse. So this is an ending and a beginning. And it's going to give birth to some newness. So with that being said, yeah, let me turn this around so you can see it better. There you go. And that is the underlying energy. So yeah, there's more to be revealed here. So hang tight. If you need some help, get it. Celebrate where you are. Make sure you get around those people that, are going in the same way you're going. That's, taking that similar journey. All of our journeys are very personal and very unique, but enjoy it. Enjoy it. Listen to your intuition. This could also be, getting with those people that are in alignment that can help you get more on the track of where you're going to. Sometimes we can get sidetracked. 7 in numerology is the seeker of all seekers. So that means sometimes we can get distracted on our journey and knock ourselves off of where we're going. There's a lot of pretty things along the way. But hey, that's okay. Realize, this is not really where I was going, and just, adjust the sails. Sometimes you need help doing that. So that is it for the weekly reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, wonderful. The card, when I pulled the deck off the card off the bottom of the deck, underneath it was the Magician, and it caught my eye. The Magician is the one that creates he manifests his life, and he has everything he needs. He's pointing up, as above, so below. Everything here. He's got earth, air, fire, and water. all that he needs. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I wish you many blessings. You know, I almost forgot to do an oracle card. I will do an oracle card. And this is the Divine Feminine. And this one is getting a little bent. You can tell where I've done that. But these cards are not that thick anyway. So, and they're smaller, so you can shuffle them. So let's just see what the Divine Feminine has to tell us. What advice? Which one is going to come see us? Which? Ooh. We have 3 here. Whoa, we have 5. So we're not doing 5. So let's just pick from these. I just want to pick maybe 1. And let's see here. So we're just going to pick these. Which one do you think? This one. Sappho the Poetess. She was the one on the top. How lovely. Sappho the Poetess. It says, I love every inch of my body. And I love the woman in my life fiercely. Oh my goodness. How appropriate. This card is about nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself, which really goes in line with the astrology that, you know, of nurturing yourself. It's time to stop and smell the roses. And loving the women in your life. Men, one of the things that men do, especially nowadays, is, you know, the waters are so rough for some men. You know, they can get, men especially, can build up those walls. The ego takes over and they become cold and hardened. And when you love a woman, you are inviting that nurturing energy into your life. When you open up your heart, it opens you up to a healing that you didn't even know that you needed until you receive it. And then you understand a lot better how important it is. Loving the feminine and allowing the feminine to, you know, within us, we all have masculine and feminine energies. And sometimes, depending on what we are doing, one energy will be prominent and the other one will take a back seat, and vice versa. So this is basically saying to really